Good morning, madam. My name is Laija Ayin. For our mini project, my group developer a simple expense tracker system using Java. This system helps to record their daily expenses like food, transport, and other. It can also show all the expenses and calculate the total amount spent. We apply all the OOP concepts we learn, like classes, inheritance, encapsulation, and expansion heavy. First, I will I will talk about class explanation. In our project, we created the main class called explain. This class stores the details for each expense, like the data, the amount, and the type of expense. We use private variable to protect the data, and we use getter method to accept it. This shows the concept of encapsulation, which means hiding the data to make it more secure. So here is our coding in in main class expense. That's all for me. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm Barisha Manimaran. So today I'm going to present about our expense tracker system. So then we created three subclasses, which is food expenses, transport expenses, and other expenses. This and he inherit from the main expense class. Inheritance allows us to reuse the same structure but still separate the types of expenses. So instead of writing everything again, we just extend the parent class. And then the polymorphism. We also use the polymorphism, which means we can store all the expenses no matter what type inside one list using the same parent class. For example, we can add food, transport, or other expenses into one array list, and the program still knows how to handle each one of them. So yeah, that's all from me. Thank you. So, ma'am, here's the full version of our coding explicit tracker system. So, when I build the file, it will show as a process completed, and when run the file, it is show as a Pixel Panda expense tracker, and the first one is add expenses, second one is display all expenses, and third one is display total expenses, and the fourth one is exit. So when I select the option as one, it will show the enter date. So 2025. So and then it will show the enter date is 10/10/2025, and then my choice as a second one. So the enter amount is 53 ringgit 20 cent. So it will shows as the expenses added successfully. And then for the second one, 12/10/2025. So your choice as a number one. So the enter amount is 30 ringgit 30 cent. So it will show the expenses added successfully. And then the second one, um, so it will show the expenses release that I just now clicked. So 10/10/2025 transport 53 ringgit 20 cent, and 12/10/2025 for the food 30 ringgit 30 cent. So the third one, so the total expenses, when total expenses is 83 ringgit 50 cent, and when I end the system, it will show thank you for using expense tracker. So yeah, so the current process completed. So yeah, that's all from us. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. My name is Darshina Perempuan Isudas. So, in our expenses tracker system, we use control structure to control how the program runs based on the user input. When the user chooses the type of expenses and the which statement helps the system decide whether it's a food, transport, or other expense. We should use a do-while loop so the user can continue adding more expenses without restarting the program. These controls structure make our system easier to use and help it respond correctly to the user's choice. So next, we use an array list to store all the expenses data, which is this one. This one, array list expenses. And each time the user adds a new record, it is saved as an object that includes the data, amount, and the type of expenses. The array list make it easy to store, display, and calculate the total expenses. We also use a loop to go through the list and show all the expenses record with the total amount spent. This makes our program more flexible and organized. That's all from me. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. My name is Jagdishwari. Today I want to present is expression handling. We also include try and catch in our code to handle invalid inputs. For example, if the user types something that's not a number for the amount, the program won't crash. It will be show a friendly error message. For example, we have to build the file and run the file. After this, they are showing the output and select option. So I will put number 1 and enter. They're showing enter the date, so we put the date on, for example, 10 December 2025. And then they are showing choice number 1, enter amount. They put alphabet, so invalid input, please enter numbers only. In the source code also we have the invalid input, please enter numbers only. And then in the summary, our project show how OOP make programming more organized and easier to maintain. We used classes and objects to structure our program properly, inheritance and polymorphism to avoid repeating code, and expression handling to make the program safer and more user friendly. That's all. Thank you.